Avalon Hill creates an advanced civilization. Don appropriate attire to represent your civilization, grab a weapon, roll back the time clock to 8000 BC, and begin to lead your civilization through many trials and tribulations. What the...
Greetings!
Who are you?
I am Hammurabi, king of Babylonia, noted military and administrative leader. The mighty Zeus has granted me time travel ability, but I must have made a mistake in transporting here, so I must be going now, so...
Wait, surely you could stay for a few moments to review a game called Advanced Civilization.
I see. The board game, computer game, or the virtual reality version?
Gee, actually the computer version.
Okay, I've played it, but the details are a little sketchy. Let's take a look!
Okay, based entirely on its board game predecessor, Advanced Civilization allows up to 8 ancient empires to grow until they crowd the known world and are eventually forced to battle it out. Hammurabi, bring out your military side and tell me what you think.
I love a good war game, but this is not a pure war game by any stretch, because you'll be mincemeat if you engage in all-out war against your opponents. By the way, you can call me Ham.
Ah, okay. Ham. War is only one part of a mixture for success. You must also create cities, perform trades, and earn various civilization tools.
All these things help you achieve points, and your goal is to have the most points at the end of the game. That is, when a civilization reaches the end of the Late Iron Age.
During each turn, the population tokens you have in play are doubled and can be used to battle or create cities and ships. At the end of the turn, tokens are removed if they exceed the territory's population limit.
Battles are not a graphic affair. Tokens that are outnumbered are usually simply removed off the board. Cities can be reduced to tokens and eventually removed.
City construction is an option when you have sufficient tokens in a particular territory capable of city building.
Construction of cities is helpful for defense because the invader needs a large number of tokens to have a chance for victory.
Every turn, each city gives you a goods card.
I have more fun destroying cities than creating them, although I understand the importance of those random trade goods like gold, timber, or wine. Pardon me.
Ahem. Anyway, every turn there are opportunities to trade with other civilizations, allowing you the chance to get groups of the same goods as they're more valuable that way.
Yeah, that's important. But what's more fun is when you can slip them the old calamity. Calamities really add to the game. They can be such things as barbarian hordes or epidemics. Zeus will eliminate additional calamities to protect your civilization.
You get these from an unlucky draw from the goods pile or when one gets traded to you. Of course, you're wondering, who would ever trade for a calamity?
There are bluff spaces you can use to hide the true identity of a good you are trading, and your opponents can do likewise.
Of course, if you are a well-known calamity trader, no one will want to trade with you, or they'll just try to trade you calamities.
Ah! I hate it when that happens.
If you're forced to suffer a calamity, the bright side is that some calamities have secondary victims, meaning you get to play God and decide what other civilizations will suffer with you.
Ah, yes. Misery loves company.
You can trade your goods for any of a number of civilization tools like pottery, mining, coinage.
Hey, don't forget the military tool, which allows you to see where all your opponents are moving first, so you can make your killer move last. And there's the engineering and metalworking tools, which give a player an advantage on the battlefield.
These tools help you advance through the epochs, helping you win the game.
The board game version was designed to take advantage of the social and diplomatic interaction and intrigue between many human players. Unfortunately, most of this is lost in a computer version, but what remains is still a fairly solid computer gaming experience.
Replay value is fair with a number of game variants and the random distribution of goods and calamities. And the email play options are a welcome addition.
There are no tutorials, so viewing computer movement is helpful at first to understand movement and some strategy, but then you'll probably want to turn it off to speed up the game. Also, ship maintenance and construction is slow at times, and watching the countdown counter can take several minutes. It's almost like counting sheep.
Hey, wake up!
Huh? Oh, sorry. Must be all that time traveling. Go on.
There's not a lot of sound or animation, no digitized speech either.
Well, that's all fluff anyway. It's the gameplay, the mechanics, the strategy of it all that I like. Although maybe some animations or sound involving my units would be nice. Ships actually sailing, tokens marching into battle, hearing a victory shout after the destruction of a city.
The SVGA graphics can be rated as appropriate, attractive, and fairly colorful. The interface provides for easy unit movement with unmoved units easily recognizable.
Being an administrator and military leader, I appreciate the quick access I have to various information. I like the AST, Archaeological Succession Table, which shows how advanced my civilization is and whether I'm a lagger or a leader. There's the census, showing world population of each civilization, and then the graph that shows how all civilizations have progressed through the years.
Yes, but what is missing is some sort of recorded history of your accomplishments. At the end of the game, your civilization disappears no matter how well it did.
If you actively search for strategy games and what you've seen and heard here interests you, give this game a shot. But there's not a lot of action or multimedia to keep a non-strategy gamer interested.
What's that?
It's my beeper. Time travel has its responsibilities, you know. I'm needed back in Babylonia. No time for further ado, must be going. Thanks for having me!
Well, that wraps up this review. Happy gaming, and watch out for those calamities.